up? How we doing, guys? Happy Wednesday, my dudes! Oh. What are we doing out there? We shredding? Are we playing guitar? We going hard with that music? Everything good? Everyone safe? Everyone healthy? As I get my guitar all set up here. Oh. Yeah. What's up, Omar? A little bit late. A little bit late today. As I, we had to, I was out on campus this morning getting some work done. It's nice being there. Honestly, it was the first time anything had felt normal in a very long time, just being on campus. So, like, administrators are all there. Dr. Miley's there. Mr. Nicholson, Ms. Gonzalez. We're all on campus today. I know the district office people are all there too. You know, so it's there's some normalcy. Let's see, this is gonna have to get turned down. This was good. It was good to see those people. I saw Miss Coleman. That was cool. So yeah, it was good to have some normalcy happening in my life. You want to learn more theory, dude? Okay. So, you know what? You know what I really want to do? Hold on, guys. I'm going to go full screen here. And to do that, I really want us to be in Discord. So. Let's see. I want to know which chords go together so I can make a banger song. Okay. So that's kind of the stuff that we've been doing when I'm going through music. So like when you're playing in Soundtrap, or when you're playing guitar, or when you're playing piano. Okay, so like, if we're playing guitar, it's important, if you want to know what chords go where, it's really important to I'm going to keep using this because I don't really want to change channels. To know the scale. So say we're playing in the key of C. So to know the names of those in the key of C, we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and we go back to C. Or when we think of them as in scale degrees, which is really important, especially when we start to think about theory, we would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is just 1 repeated. Now, when we go into, for example, let me pull up my notepad. Actually, you know what? There's a better way to do this. There's a better way. Switch accounts. Sheets. Okay. I'm gonna make a grid here real quick. Just give me a minute. Let's see. We're just gonna do, what should we do? Yeah, okay. Okay, 5. Okay. Boom. All the way across. Okay. Now. Let's go even bigger zoom. 200%. Okay, check it out. Can I go even bigger? 250? 500? No, that's gonna be too much. Let's do 300. Oh, I can't zoom any more than that. Okay. All right. This is not ideal. Nope. Full screen? Doesn't really help. Actually, yeah. Okay, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay. Actually, let me see here. Let me see. My recent. Sorry, so I have this grid that I used to do that was really helpful. So I'm just gonna have to make it again, which is not a big deal. Table. What did I do? It needs to be 8 by 4. 8 by 4. Okay. Cool. Is that better? Now, can I make these lines thicker? That would help. That's fine. Okay. So, here's our music theory. Now, so we're going to start in the key of C. I hope you guys can read that just fine. There we go. Better. Closer. Okay, that might be too much. 300. That's good. So in the key of C, we got first thing we want to do is we want to talk about the scale. Okay? The scale is always really important. So we're going to start at the bottom. So we're going to start in this bottom row. That's going to be our scale. So in the key of C, we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. I did this wrong. Okay. We're going to just get rid of this because we're going to insert, so it needs to be 12. Yeah, 12 by 4. There we go. Okay. So, and you'll see why I did this in just a minute. So we have C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Oh, darn. No, that's fine. That's fine. And then the next note would be C. Okay? Now this is our scale. You notice that I have empty spaces. Those empty spaces are really important because this signals that there's a whole step in between these notes. Okay, so we have a whole step, we have a whole step. Right here, where we don't have a space, that's a half step. So that means on the piano, those are right next to each other. We don't skip any keys, but here we have a whole step, a whole step, a whole step, and then from B to C, we have another half step. So we can say that the way to build a scale is rip. Is with a whole step, a half step, 3 whole steps, and then a half step. Okay, whole, half, whole, half. So and we can look here between our notes, whole step, half step, whole step, and then back to the first note is a half step. So I know you want to know how to make banger chords, okay? But before you can make banger chords, you have to know the key. So okay, so there's my scale, 2 octaves with some interval jumping in there. Now, how to make chords? Well, each chord is built off of a note in the scale. So the first chord we have, this is a C major chord, and it's built like this. So the root is C, the next note above that is an E, the next note above that is a G, and that's our basic triad harmony, okay? Okay? Now where it gets fishy is if we want to add sevenths. So if we want to jazz it up, there's our 7th chord, and in the key of C, with a C chord, the top note, that 7th, is a B. Okay? Now this is pretty basic so far. So what I can do if I want to play a chord, I don't have to play all of those notes, but depending on how many of them that I play, it changes the flavor of the chord. So if I just play C, if I play C twice in octaves, that's what it sounds like. If I add the E, now I can tell that feels like a major chord, okay? Now if I add the 5th, that G, it just sounds fuller all of a sudden. Now say I don't play the 3rd, I just play the root and the 5th. That 3rd is what really makes the difference between what that chord sounds like. Now where it really starts to change is if I add a 7th. So there's that 7, that B that's in the chord. And that B really changes the quality and the feel of that chord. It's really where we start to develop more interest. Now, more advanced music theory, we could go on another like 4 notes here, but we're not going to because I want you to kind of just get the feel for 7 chords. So how did I do this? How did I come to that? Well, there's a method to my madness. We build chords in thirds. Okay? So how I built this chord was I started on C, and then I moved up 3 notes. And then that was the next note that I chose in the chord. So if my first note is C, that's 1. D is the second. E is the third. Okay? So that's why I put E in this box, because it's up a third. Now I'm going up a third from E to G. Okay, good. Tell me about your confusion. And tell me about your confusion. I was gonna try and set up like a crappy Discord really quick. Okay. Okay. Did that link come through? Did that link come through? Yeah. So did I just put a link in chat, but I don't know if it went through. So let me know. Let me know if it went through, because I it's hard for me to go through all this without without your input about what's happening. What up, Ivan? What up, Angel? Sorry, dude, I didn't say hey. Nope, it didn't come up. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Rip. Can we get a rip in the chat for Articelli? Let's see. Like a whole window of what? Okay. Here. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this maybe? No, you probably can't see it. Here. Now, I don't have... oops. That's about as good as I can do right now, unfortunately. Anyone see that? Join this Discord. Join this Discord and just... Omar, come in and talk to me. Come in and talk to me. So that way It'll help me understand what makes sense and what doesn't make sense. Because otherwise, I'm just guessing. Can't join. And what you can't join because you can't join the Discord, or did I jack something up? Tell me. You can do it. You can do it on your Chromebook. Do it on your Chromebook. Just go to the Discord website. You don't even have to. You don't even have to download the app. They have it on a. They have it on a. Yeah, yeah. Come join Discord. I posted the link. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the problem. Sorry, I realized that this is what's hard. Is you guys can't see the link. You have to look at it on. You have to look at it on the screen because it's. It won't actually post to chat. Oh, right. Okay, so here. There. There's the link. Okay? So, see if you can get in. Yeah. So let's see. This is like the down and dirty, like I just made this really quick. I'll do something better, but this is like just bare bones what I'm trying to do right now. But if I'm going to chat with you guys and actually make it work, I need you to come in and talk to me. I need you guys to come in and talk to me. So I'm going to keep going, Omar. See if you can get in here. Like I said, you can just go. You can go to the Discord app or website and enter that code, and it should work. So. Yee. All right. So. All right. So right now I'm just this is like purely counting numbers. Yeah, I saw it. Araceli, good job. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna let me see. So it's blocked? Oh, Discord is blocked on your Chromebook? That's so frustrating. That's really frustrating. And you don't have a phone. What did you like lose your phone privileges, or your phone broke, or what happened, dude? Let's get Angel in here. Where's Angel, man? Angel, get in here, bruh. Okay, I'm gonna go on. Just let me know what's up. If you can talk to me about what is confusing. If nothing else, you should be able to just by the end of this, you'll be able to go into your piano roll and pick which notes that you want to make chords, and I'll talk about chord progressions in a little bit. Okay, well tell him you need it for school. Tell him you need it for school. Once so Araceli, this is going to be kind of a temporary thing. I had a template built, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want and like to get permissions all set up. So I have no problem with him joining eventually. Right now, this is kind of a dummy Discord for now. So, all right. So again, I'm gonna build the pitches above this in thirds. So as I'm counting, my first note is D. Okay. My next note is up a third, so that's, you count each individual note. So D is the first note, E is the second note, F is the third note. So F is what goes here. And actually, I'm going to use the lowercase. Okay. She won't let me probably. Well, ask your sister if you can use her phone. Okay, so it's F because I'm going 1, 2, 3. Now to get up to the next note, I'm going to go up 3. So F is 1, G is 2, A is 3. So here we go, A. And then from A, I'm going to go up 3 more, which means that I'm going to have to cycle back to the beginning of the scale. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. So the 7th here is C. So that makes a D minor 7 chord. So that's... Okay, Emo Weeb. Yo, that's got to be Angel. All right. All right. So this is now in class. Where's my cursor? Come on, cursor. This is the 1 chord. Oops. This is the 1 chord. This is the 2 chord. This is the 3 chord. This is the 4 chord. Oops. This is the 5 chord. This is the 6 chord, and this is the 7 chord. Okay, those are representing major and minor right now. Okay, so now how to tell if a chord is major or minor is always this middle row. This is how you tell if it's major or minor. Okay? And because the Roman numerals at the bottom, if they're lowercase, it's a minor chord. If they're uppercase, it's a major chord. So the way that you can tell if it's a major or minor is if it's major, the third is 2 whole steps. Okay? If it's minor, then it's a whole step and a half step. That's just, think of it, that's the rule. If it's a minor chord, the third from the root up to this next bracket is going to be a whole step and a half step, or a half step and a whole step. It doesn't matter which, but that just, it's going to total in that amount. But if it's a major chord, it's going to be 2 whole steps. All right. Now, so going on to E, E is 1, F is 2, G is 3. So G is going to go here. Now this is a minor chord because we have a half step and a whole step. So that's how we know it's minor. Okay, and then to go up to this next one, we start at G because now we're starting here. G is 1, A is 2, B is 3. So now B goes up here. And then we start on B to add this 7th now. We start on B. B is 1, C is 2, D is 3. So D goes up on top. Okay, Stephanie's here. Yo. Okay. Now, and I'll come back and we can plug all this into Soundtrap so that we can see it. Like you don't see. This is why I want to talk to you, because that's what's gonna help. I think that's what's gonna help a lot. Okay. So let me see. Where's my other window here? Okay. So if I come back here, let's go into the studio. We're gonna do side by side. So Omar, hopefully this will start making sense. So we're just gonna go into the piano roll. We're gonna take just a regular keyboard. Let's oh, right here. Forgot, I need to tell people that we're live. Boom. Okay. Boom. Oh, yikes. Now we got gerbils. What is happening in my life right now? Okay, so we're going to go over here, and we're going to go over here. Cool. All right. Everybody see what's happening? This is going to be a little bit awkward. That works. No, that doesn't work. Let me see. Can I edit this on the fly? What's up? What's up? Does this work? Are we good? Does that make sense? Actually, you know what? I would rather be over here. Let's come over here. Come over here, Wellman. All right, cool. Cool. Now, hopefully we can see. So we're gonna come in. So if you see down here on our piano, my first chord is C, E, G, B. So over here, C, E, G, B. That's our major 7 chord. There's our major 7 chord, okay? Dude, I'm so hyped for you to get new strings. And I love the way this major 7 chord sounds. It's very, very, very jazz. So if I come over to the piano roll, now I've got my marker tool, and I say, let's make these like quarter notes. C, E, G, B, right? Now I'm gonna drop this. Okay, so this is my 1 chord. Okay, that's my 1 chord, and I built that based on this, C, E, G, B. Okay, now I'm gonna extend this out because I'm gonna make all of these chords. So the next chord is gonna be D, F, A, C. So I'm gonna skip a beat so that we're not. So there's D, and I can see it because it's right there on the piano roll. Now you do have to understand what each like how to read the piano piano keyboard, okay? So now I've got D. My next note is F. My next note is A. And then my last note is C. Okay? So that's my second chord. First chord. There's my second chord. Okay? Now my third chord is going to be E, G, B, and D. So you'll notice right now I'm just moving up. I'm just moving up. E, G, B, D. Okay? Okay? So far, these are our chords. Now the thing about this is the notes don't specifically have to be stacked in this way. They just have to all appear in the chord. And the simplest way is to have them stacked this way. You'll always know that that's the pitch. Those are the pitches that you're actually playing. Okay, so I want to build out the rest of these chords. So our 4 chord, I go F. F is 1, and I count up 3 notes. Okay, so F, G, A. So this is where A goes. Whoops, and this is major, so capital A. Then as I'm on A, I need to go up 3 more notes. That's how I get the next note in the chord. So A, B, C. Okay. And so we can say A, B, and then the next note is C. So here's C. And then from C, I go up another third, and that's how we get the 7th. So C, D, E. So there is my 7th. If I come back over to Soundtrap, now I start on F, F, A, C, E. So let's hear these chords in this order. Okay. We haven't really talked about music building because remember that this is always based on its relationship to what comes before it and what comes after it. So right now we're just generating the possible ideas that we can use. So I'm going to keep coming out. So that was our 4 chord. Now we're going to go on to our 5 chord. So we go G. It's a G chord, so I can safely come over here and plug in a G on my piano. So there's G. Now, so we're going to go up a third. So G is 1, A is 2, B is 3. So just grab this. There's B. B's our next. So we also know that this is major. Then from B, we go up a third. B, C, D. So D is our next note. And then from D, we go up another third. Okay, good. You got how I get the chords. So D, E, F. Oops. D, E, F. D, E, F. So F. F is our 7th there. Okay, we're gonna do the last 2. So G, B, D, F. Okay. Then so A, B, C. C, D, E. E, F, G. Okay, so we go. So A, C, E, G. Okay. And then our last one, B. Okay, B, C, D. D, E, F. F, G, A. Oops. Now this is the one that sounds the weirdest. Yep. Okay. So let's hear all these. Let's hear how all of these sound together. Hear how dissonant that last one sounds? It's because it's a half diminished chord. It's not major or minor. It's like you could think of diminished as like it's super minor. It's like ultra minor. And then the last chord we would have is back to our C chord. So okay, so those are our possibilities. Those are our possibilities, and this is how I developed these. Now, what do you do with that? Because that's not really helpful information. You're not just going to play. There's very few situations where you're going to play those chords. Like, that's not music. You know what I mean? We're choosing tastefully from these chords. So if we have that in mind, we're gonna make a new track. We'll just make it another keyboard track. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let's do this. So we're gonna use basically the same. We're gonna use all those same chords, but we're gonna jumble them up. Okay, so I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna start with. I want to take this chord. I want to start with this chord because it's kind of hip. Okay, so I just copy pasted it there. Now the next chord I want to use. This is a lot about trial and error. So what I did was I used the 6 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 chord. And then I'm going to go for the 2 chord. And then I'm going to play the 5 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to play the 1 chord. I'm going to choose this higher voicing because I just like it better for this one. So this is more like a chord progression. So everything's a little bit far apart for my taste, so I'm going to bring it all together. Okay, so yeah, and actually I want this to go down an octave. Boom. Boom. Now I need to mute this one because that's causing some interference here. And so those chords that I chose, if I come back over here to my document, is I played the 6 chord. Oops. 6. What was it? The 2? Yeah, 6, 2, 5, 1. That's my chord progression. Now you might notice, Omar, because you're a man of culture, is that that's actually Fly Me to the Moon. It's the same chords. I have just I've created a chord progression that I know works. And I did that just choosing from the chords that I already liked. Now what I can do, I can go in and make this more complicated by doubling certain voices. So you'll notice that these two, yeah, good. I knew that you would know it. I knew you would pick up on it. These carry over from chord to chord, right? Those carry over from chord to chord. Well, those aren't the only ones. What we can do here is, let's see. No, I get, so I'm gonna add, I want to add this C, and I want to add, oops, yeah, I just want to add some notes here. So the thicker the texture, and I can play, what was this? It's an A chord, so I can add, like I can add notes all the way down to here, right? So and then we can go, oops, ah, now that is how we've created a kind of texture, and you can hear this da 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 da. That's like your circle of fifth moving bass line. And again, I just grab them from out of here. So let's go a step further. Let's come out here and build a different chord progression. So chat, I need some chat. Give me an order, a Roman numeral order. So, 5, 6, 7, 1, 3, 2, 7, 6. Like just give me four numbers 1 through 7. 4 numbers 1 through 7. We'll build a chord progression out of it. Just see how it sounds. Okay? 4 numbers 1 through 7. We'll see how it sounds. One, 4, 3, 5. Okay. All right. So our one chord is a C. So we'll have C, E, G, B. Okay. And then 4 is F. When 4, 3 is D. No, is E. And then 5. Okay, 5 is G. Okay, why don't we move this up an octave? Okay. Do you see, like, see how that felt? I mean, it was definitely diatonic. It was in the key. Did it feel like it resolved? That's my next question. Did it feel like it resolved? Because that is the important next question. Okay. Now, for me, yeah, it's somewhat. To me, it's like, it feels like a phrase ending, but it doesn't feel like a resolution. What I want to do is very simple, similar to what we do with melody. So I'm going to copy this, cancel, copy that. We're going to do it again, but I'm going to change the very last chord. Instead of going to 5, we'll go back to 1. Okay, and so now this becomes like an antecedent consequent phrase. Bum, 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 I don't really like that, actually. I disagree with your analysis, Wellman. Okay, I like that. And we're gonna change this. So we're actually gonna make this second chord as the 1 chord. Okay, actually, so this made, what I did here was I was following my ear. That's all I'm doing is following my ear. So Omar set up this really nice cadence. After the 5, put a 6, then a 4. Okay, let's try it. One, 2, 3, 4. After the 5, put a 6. Ooh, So 6 and then a 4. Yeah, that would be this chord. Yeah. And then I want a lower chord. B, D, F, G. Little suspension there. Little suspension. Okay, so that there's a phrase, right? We've got a little. This is a what we would call a period because it's like two phrases together. So. Okay, and then we can loop that, like that becomes its own idea. Okay, and just like we can take that chord progression to the bank. So all of this, again, Omar, all of this, I'm just bringing it from this chart that I created. All that's coming from this chart that I created. That's fine. You can choose your own creative endeavor. All that I wanted is I needed it to end on this like major C chord. So that we're reestablishing the key. Otherwise, it starts to feel weird. What we can do is I can get rid of this B. Oops. Or I can get rid of this C. Or I can get rid of the suspension, you know? Okay, there's lots of little things that you can tweak to that that are totally just up to you. You get to make that decision because you're the composer. What I'm showing you right now is a 4-beat harmonic rhythm. So what that means is let me turn on the metronome, right? Okay. Yeah, dude, go for it. So what you can do, like I said, take this idea and run with it. I would only say, excuse me, to start. To start with 4 chords. That's all you need. Jazz charts are way more complicated. They're more like 8 and 12 chord phrases. Or even 16 chord phrases. But for pop music, it's mostly 4 chord phrases. If that. No, yeah, between 3 and 4 chord phrases. So, you know, for example, like La Bamba. It's a 3-chord phrase. 1, 4, 5. So. Right? Like blinding light by The Weeknd is a 4-chord phrase. That's the 4-chord phrase of Blinding Light. Oh, I'm blinded by the light. Right, that's it, and that's the whole song. Is that harmonic rhythm, which is basically four beats per chord. And so harmonic rhythm is really important because once you establish a harmonic rhythm, that's how fast you change chords. You're setting up your listener's expectations. So you don't want to vary from that harmonic rhythm too much. It's also why in things like rock and heavy metal that are more riff based, instead of the harmonic rhythm is different because it's not based necessarily around the chord, it's based around the riff. Which honestly, the harmony of a riff is often less complicated than than the harmony of something else. So like that's the idea. You don't really stray from that harmonic rhythm once it's established. So having a 4-beat harmonic rhythm is really great. Of course, something like Giant Steps has a 2-beat 2-beat harmonic rhythm. You don't really go faster than that, not very often. Especially because, well, I say that Giant Steps has a 2-beat harmonic rhythm, but it really feels like a 1-beat harmonic rhythm. So it dun 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 bum 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 bum. But what the thing about bop is that's actually cut time. So it's actually bum 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 bum. So I would say stick to something stick to like a 4-beat harmonic rhythm. Give yourself 4 beats. Give yourself 4 beats to come up with something, and then see if it feels resolved. If it doesn't, then give yourself 4 more beats to resolve it. So that's why I gave us an extra 4 beats, because it didn't feel resolved to me, and I wanted to do something else that was more resolved. Okay. Now, like I said, you can do whatever you want, but it's got to feel resolved, and that's not a. While music is not a science, it is a craft, which means that you can get better at what you're doing. And though there there aren't necessarily it's like there's no wrong answers except that there's lots of wrong answers, and so you just have to be aware of that. You just got to be aware of that. You guys are freaking me out. I'm gonna so does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know. It's really hard without getting feedback from you guys to know if what I'm saying yeah, it's just yeah, I just don't know without your feedback. So dude, yes. I used to use those all the time. And if you just want like sounds are legit. You can just download a sound and drop it in. That's totally cool. I do that all the time. It's 82 degrees right now. It was in the 90s yesterday. It was so hot yesterday. I couldn't deal with it. So you feel that you know how to make chords, but you don't know how to get there. You know how to make chords, but you don't know how to get there. Help me understand that statement better. You understand how to make chords, but you don't understand how to choose chords appropriately, or you understand how to use help me understand that statement better. What do you think? What do you think? Do you think anything? Do you think nothing? Does that help? Does it suck? What was that thing that I was practicing? Oh my gosh. Bruh. So, Omar, talk to me, dude. Talk to me. Tell me what's up. How do you make the chart? Or how to know which letters go for which key? Okay. Great question. Let's make another chart. Let's make another chart. So, in the key of C, that's how I did it. Now, I'm going to do the chart again. I'm going to do another chart. Another chart. What did we do? We did 12 by 4. 12 by 4. Okay. So let's do key of... Let's do key of A. So Omar, I'm going to... no, let's do G. Let's do G. We're going to do key of G. Okay. Now, so we've got whole step, whole step, whole step, whole step, whole step. Okay? That's G. Oops, and you can't even see what I did. Okay, so there's that. What I'm gonna do, Omar, is I'm gonna share this with you. So, go. Okay, Omar, I am sharing this document with you. You now have access to this document. Okay? I want you to go through and you're going to fill out the bottom part. And I'm going to sit here and watch you do it. Okay? Because without letting you try it and see your reasoning, me just telling you is not gonna help your understanding right now. Is what I'm saying. So get onto this document. Yes? Okay. A, you got it. B, C, yep, doing great. T, E, and final answer. So Omar, almost everything is right. Look at my comments. Nope, nope. Where's the chat? Oh, here. Here's my chat function. What is between F and G? Yes, he is. That is what Omar's doing. Okay, okay. Look at this. Let's look at, because, so, Omar, it's okay. This is where everyone fouls up, so don't, keyboard. Give me images. Here we go. Oh, I'm not gonna pay for this. Come on. Okay. 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 So we're looking at this. We're in the key of G. We're in the key of G. So here's G. We go a whole step. So G sharp A. That's our next note. We go a whole step. A sharp B. So far we've got G, A, B. Then we go a half step. C. Then we go a whole step. D. And we go a whole step. E. Now here's E, so I'm going to come back to here. Now we go a whole step. And this is what's jacking you up, Omar. Is E to F is not a whole step. It's a half step. E to G is too far. That's a third. So we don't want to go that far. So G is too far. F is not far enough. So notice there's a key in between F and G. So what is that key in between F and G? F sharp. Yes, dude, you got it. Okay, perfect. Now fill out the rest of it. That's perfect. You got it. Yep. Good. Yep. Good. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. You're crushing it, Omar. You totally get it. You 100% get it. Yeah. That's right. Yes, G. You got it. Yep. You got it. Yep. Nailed it. Nailed it. A real world example of heat radiation. The stovetop. When you turn on the stovetop, it radiates heat. Let's see. Your refrigerator. What your refrigerator does is the coolant. It like reverse radiates the heat inside of the box, but then radiates it outside of the refrigerator. That's how it makes it cold. What else? Your body radiates heat because it naturally generates heat, and it radiates it. So it depends. Heat radiation happens anytime energy is moving from a more active state to a less active state. So that's what getting cold is it's moving towards a less active state. Let's see. Omar, dude, you nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah, dude, you got it. So then you take this, Omar. So say you wanted to play in the key of G. Then you come back over to soundtrack. And now, instead of C, D, E, F, G, A, B, we're going G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp. Okay? I knew you'd get it, man. I knew you would get it. As soon as you did it once, you would get it. Now we could make it way more challenging and make it more frustrating, which you have to do eventually. But say you wanted to do this again, like, so we'll do key of F sharp. This one's really, let me see. Is this fair? Am I being fair? No, let's do key of B. No, E makes more sense. We'll do key of E. So we're going to insert a table of 12 by 4. Okay, so we've got whole step, whole step, whole step, whole step, whole step. And you're going to start on E. Key of E, here's my hint for you. Key of E has 4 sharps. Okay, it's 4 sharps. So go back to this, 4 sharps. So E. Make him do A sharp. No, I'm not gonna make him do A sharp. That's jacked. Okay. Look at the keyboard. Look at the keyboard, Omar, if you need to. Rip, boys. I gotta turn down my amp. Let's see how you did. C sharp, okay. C sharp is correct. C sharp is correct. Okay. Keep going. Oh, you're actually, wait. Yeah. Angel, I'm going to add you here. Angel, I'm adding you. You're next. Rip. Oh, okay. Angel, now you come do it. Okay, Omar. Caps, sorry. So, Omar, C sharp and D sharp are correct. That is correct. They're not in the right place, though, if that makes sense. Here, I'll bring it back to this. Said a hip hop, a hibbit, a hip hip hop. You don't stop, but rockin' to the bang bang boogie. Set up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. And now what you hear is not a test. I'm a rapper. Angel, so I started yours out. Started yours the same way I started Omar's. I want you to figure it out. Cue A. Major scale. Yep, major scale. So if you don't remember, there it is. C3, yes, that's right. Good catch, Angel. Good catch. Yeah. So Omar, come back here to this B. Oh, actually, this one too, bro. Okay. Omar need help. Okay. So here, we're gonna come back over here. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna come back here. We're gonna come back here. This is gonna be A. Okay. Think more. Now what happens after that? Oh, I'm sorry. No, not A. Derp. This is gonna be F sharp. Yeah, because you skipped straight to G. So F sharp. All right. A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G sharp. You got it, dude. Angel, you got it. Now, fill out the chords. Yes, Omar. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now you're on the right track. Now you're on the right track. No, not C. Not C. You missed a note. How do you write the chords? Okay. So this, I think, is the part that you missed. So I'm going to come back to our example with the key of C. So you figured out how to write the scale, nailed the scale. Now when we go up this way, we're building it in thirds. So that means that this box is going to be whatever note that's a third away from this. So C, that's 1, D, that's 2, E, that's 3. Okay, so boom, E goes right there. Then this box is going to be a third above this box. So we start at E, E, F, G. There's our third. Okay, boom, there's our third. So this is 1, 3, 5, and then we have to add the 7th. So to get to the 7th, we start on G, G, A, B. There we go. And then boom, there's B. Now what you have to do is you'll get to the end and then you have to come back around to the other side. Okay? Yep. So far so good, dude. That's it. Let me see, Omar, how we doing? No, not B sharp. Not B sharp. Oh, yes. No, I'm right. No, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. Yes, B sharp. Yes, B sharp. No, no, not B sharp. No, hold on. Not B sharp. B natural. Think about the keyboard. Think about the keyboard. Here's A. There's B. Okay. In fact, I don't need this. Where's Soundtrap? Soundtrap. Where are you, Soundtrap? Okay. So if I come over here. So there's A. B sharp is actually C. It's enharmonically the same as C. So a whole step, we're just skipping this one. We're going up to B. A. Here's A. A whole step up is B. So B sharp would be here. But we would just call it C. Is it lagging or is it are we behind? Like what we say in chat is behind what you're seeing. Like the stream itself is lagging. I don't know. In fact, I don't even know if I can look at latency. Okay. All right. No, I just checked on it. It looked like it was okay. G sharp, B, D, F sharp. Yeah. Let's go. That was good, dude. You got it. Okay, so B, then a whole step up from B. Let's look at our thing again. So here's B. We got to go a whole step. So we have to skip this key right here. So here's B. We got to skip this key. And we got to go up to this key. Just what is that? What is that called? C. C what? C what? C sharp, dude. That's what I'm talking about. C sharp, and then the last one. Yeah, that's exactly what you have to do. All right, Omar, got it. So, all right, Angel, let's be a jerk, Wellman. Let's do key of we're gonna do C minor, dude. C minor. So minor scales have a different scale pattern. We've got whole step, whole step, whole step, whole step. Right? Okay, Angel, not D sharp. We want to use all the letters. We want to use all the letters from the scale. So technically, you're right. It is well, no. As far as the sound of the note is concerned, it is D sharp, but you can't write D sharp. You have to write a different note. So what would be something else that would be D sharp? There you go. Close. Close. There you go. There you go. That's it. And the chords are built the same way. The chords are built the same way. Okay, Omar, check here. Okay. Nope. Tell me, Omar. Tell me what's going on. Are you hitting a wall? Let me see, Angel. Yep. 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 Okay, Omar, I'm going to tell you, this one goes right there. And then this one, no. No. There. So there, Omar, I changed that. Hopefully it'll help you a little bit. How did that go? I don't know if I was learning. So. How the flip did I get G sharp? Okay, watch. We go up a third, right? So 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. E, F sharp, G sharp. Yeah? Oh, you were looking at the piano. Got it. Got it. Cool. No, I mean it's a good mistake to make while I can help you with it. So. So. C sharp, dim, augmented major, flat 7, Mixolydian. Okay, so those are all. So this would be a. So like, say you wanted me to do C sharp, Mixolydian, because all that information is basically contradictory. So like I would think about it on my guitar. C sharp. There's C sharp. Mixolydian is a major scale with a flat 7. So it would be a C sharp major scale, but with a flat 7. So. So that would be whole step, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, no, C, D, E sharp, and then so E sharp, then it would be F double sharp, right? Whole step. Oops. So G sharp, half step, because then we would have A, oh nope, step, so A sharp, then it's a half step to B natural, and then a whole step back to C sharp. So there's C sharp Mixolydian. Now let's say, like, if you want to do all right, I'll just spell it. Oh, it's 2 o'clock, guys. It's 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna dip, and we'll do this again tomorrow. Look out Friday. I'm hoping to have a special treat for you guys on Friday. Something I've been cooking up on the down low. So I'll check you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this new stream time worked out. I don't know. Same people showed up. Appreciate you. I love you. Miss you guys. Slap like now. Subscribe. Keep shredding. Later, y'all.